Hello everyone. I'm going to do a re-pour, a straight galaxy style pour. I'm going to re-pour this disaster. This is one of the first paintings I did and it was a disaster. Anyway, okay, here's our paints. We have Artist Loft White with Satin Enamel by Deco Art. We have 24 karat gold extreme sheen. Seems really thick to me, and I only used the 2 ounces and then the rest Floetrol, so I don't know why it just really seems thick to me. This is Peacock Pearl, one of my favorite colors, from Deco Art. This is Arteza's Royal Purple. And it's got a lot of gold highlights in it. This is Deco Art's Emerald, and I've got some of the blue in it. So it's, and then I've got also some obsidian, just a little bit to darken it up. It's real pretty. I love that deep green look. And then this is Deco Art's Sapphire with obsidian in it as well. Everything's been mixed with Floetrol only, no water, to a consistency where it's a mound upon mound. It'll leave trace and then it disappears and your stick will stand up in it, or your spoon in my case. And I am not real certain how I'm going to make this cup, so bear with me, please. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, so, and I don't do mornings. I haven't been to bed. I've just got so much going on, and I hadn't poured in like 4 days. I had made videos, just a whole bunch of them, and so I've been posting those. And when you start to pour again, sometimes it can be a little difficult. My white's wanting to sink, and I don't excuse me, know why. It seems the perfect consistency. Let me put this next to there. I do want to get that green in. I guess I'll put it here. A little bit more of this green. It's such a pretty color. Doggone white. Okay, here's our cup. It's good and taunt. I'm not going to use a lot of white because a pre-poured canvas is already kind of slick. So and this canvas is a 20 by 20 by 1.5 inches. It's not Artist Loft. I don't know what kind or what brand it is. Like I said, it was one that I poured at the very beginning when I first started pouring. Got a handful of them, probably 8 of them, that just were disasters in my opinion. So I'm going to be repouring those. I got my canvases and paints and everything in today, so I'm really excited about that. That's why I have 24 karat gold paint. Okay. Make sure. I went to pour and my table moved and I about fell on my face, so I'm going to make sure it wasn't going to move on me. This around. I have just tons and tons of bubbles. I don't know if you can see them all popping. They're just, the whole canvas is covered in bubbles. So, I'm going to tap it, get them to hopefully at least come up to the surface so I can pop them. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Got beautiful cells developing here. I think I might try and rotate this. I don't know. I really want this orientation, but my gold I must not have put enough layers of gold in because, excuse me, it's really concentrated on this side. It's kind of stringy there. And I am not going to get the look I want, which is a shame because this turned out perfect. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. It's going to be really hard to stretch it this way with that side not being as heavy in the thickness of the pour, which is a shame. So I've got just stunning development in this piece as far as cells are concerned. I mean, just everywhere. I'm going to let it rest because it is just developing everywhere and I really want it to. And spread my white. I think I'll stretch it just a little bit more. And I'm stretching it so that even though it's rolling some of this paint under, so I don't have like quite as far to go with trying to stretch it and be symmetrical about it without losing my center. That's what I'm concerned with. Because when it's kind of stringy like that, it's real easy to lose your center, and especially at this orientation. So, I am going to let it rest and pop some bubbles, and then I'll put the white and come back. Okay, I decided to rotate it and just bring it to this corner because I'm really gonna have problems with this side, so that'll give me a better chance at not completely blowing the center out. So, again, I am going to let it rest. I just was standing here looking at it and going, It's really beautiful. The cells are just gorgeous. It's just this side. If I can stretch that side first and then bring it back, I can preserve enough of this, I think. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I just put a ring around it. I'm going to try to stretch it and with just that without smearing it everywhere. If that doesn't work, then I'll smear it everywhere. I'll completely flood the canvas. I'll get technical about the terminology. This is just amazing. So is this. It's really, really pretty. So, I'm going to stretch to this side first because this is my vulnerable side, if you will. And pray that I don't like completely lose my side. It's going to roll over. Okay, let me grab a little white. Smear that there. And I want that paint to go into the center, but I want as much from here to go over toward the center too. So it doesn't stretch that too much. I'm just going to go slow. keep running these canvases into my chest because I'm short-armed. My span isn't that big. I'm just going to put that paint right there. This is going to roll over it anyway, so I may as well use it to aid it. Let me wash my hands. Let me turn it. I think I'm going to go down here first. I have to get that other side. I don't feel good about that side at all. Just trying to go as slow as I can so that I don't stretch that paint harshly. Just be gentle with it. This whole side is just gorgeous and the cells are beautiful. I'm just disappointed with that. You don't hear too many people criticize their work, but you know, I want what I want, so if it doesn't look like what I want, it doesn't make me happy, and I want to be happy. I wanted this over here too. Look at the colors in that. That is just gorgeous. Oh well, alright, I'll stop crying about it now. Let's see where my paint is. Okay. It actually looks pretty good. Even though it isn't symmetrical, it really is pretty. And it's almost what I was trying for. Not quite, unfortunately. Let me wash my hands. It is really pretty. The colors are beautiful in it, and the cells are just like dancing around it. And that center doesn't look bad at all. It just, it's actually really interesting because it's like these cells going right up to it and beyond. Yeah, I'm glad I turned it. I would have had a really hard time. And it's a shame I can't really stretch these out more, but if I do, I'm going to stretch that out and lose all my cells down here. It's like it's got a little boulder halo, and the colors here are just gorgeous in those cells. Okay, Torch it one last time and I'll bring you in. And let's do a high shot. There we go. Now I'm going to show it to you this way. If I can get down this far. I don't know what that line is. It's a line of light or something that is running through this painting. It's very bizarre. Okay. Let me get back up. I'll show you this whole side. It's just really, really pretty. Here's the top. I don't know if you can see. It's those little cells are gold, but they're also the really light blue in there and some green. See? And that's just a really pretty little stripe. Like I said, I'd like to actually stretch that out, but if I do, I'll ruin the piece. And all these pretty cells. Look at the colors. These colors are beautiful together. And then here, it's a whole row. Just keeps going and going. Look at this cell. We've got, almost looks like cobblestones, huh? And then here's the middle. And it's really pretty. I just love the colors. But this side isn't quite as thick. Okay, well, please like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. And I hope to see you again next time. Thank you for sharing with me this journey. Bye-bye.